Hey, it's Tori, and welcome back to my channel. So today's reaction is going to be something a little different, and something I actually discovered because I was hanging out on Old School Nerd's Twitch stream. I like to hang out with his community as well. You know, he does go live on Twitch almost every evening, and it's just fun, and he does live reactions on there. Now, most of the time, if I've never heard the song, I will mute it, which is what I did with this one. But then I heard what Old School Nerd had to say afterwards, and it made me super curious. And he was like, Tori, if you do this one, you're probably gonna end up crying. So the artist we are checking out today is called Xersize. This is featuring Madeleine Liljestam. I apologize. Even though I'm a native English speaker, English isn't my strong suit. I have dyslexia, and pronouncing band names and song names and things like that are extremely hard for me sometimes, so apologies. But the song is called Scars, so without further ado, let's just dive right in and check this song out together.
Talk about issues, I guess I got a few. You really wanna listen? Okay, give me a minute or two. You know about anxiety? Cause I sure do. Or should we start with abandonment? That's a good one too. You're getting close to someone, finally start to open up, but you're scared every day, and all you really want to do is shut the door you open to them. Get away before they hurt you. If you're already alone, then there's nobody to desert you. Now logically you know that this person isn't the last one, and you know that what you're feeling is just trauma from a past love, but you can't shake the feeling that they will do you the same, and you'll have to live through the losses over again. So at the first sign of struggle, fight or flight just starts to kick in. It hits you in your chest, feels like your heart just really caves in. The adrenaline starts to pump, the sweat's already dripping. You feel it in the pit of your stomach, the feeling is so sickening. How can you have a relationship when you can trust another being? How can you start a family with somebody that ain't seeing the fact that they will leave you when they see the side of you? If you don't flee first, that is, and then that is on you.
Oh my goodness. What poignant lyrics. And it does hit hard and hit home for me. And I'm sure my mum won't mind me sharing, but you know, she's had or has issues with abandonment. And you know, she was adopted, and then her adopted father left them on Christmas Day to go be with some other woman. So, you know, she built up these walls, and it's hard to get through to her sometimes. You know, she's my best friend, don't get me wrong. You know, we have an amazing relationship, but I know that past trauma that she's been through. And I myself have, of course, have been through trauma and through a past relationship that wasn't healthy for me. But I mean, it did kind of make me feel like I wasn't good enough, and I nobody would ever love me for who I am and who I am as a person. But you know, that was so many years ago now, and my husband and I have been together 11 years, and almost 11 years, and you know, I never thought it possible that I could be in that kind of healthy, loving, supportive relationship, yet, you know, here I am. So does anybody out there who these lyrics are speaking to right now, and you feel like, you know, there's nobody out there that's ever gonna love you? It's not true. It's not. You know, you have to keep fighting for yourself. Okay, let's keep going on. I want to just go back a little bit so we can going to that transition of where Madeleine comes in.
Family with somebody that ain't seeing the fact that they will leave you when they see the side of you. If you don't flee first, that is, and then that is on you.
Goosebumps.
The scars I bear in my mind. Makes it hard for you to survive.
Wait, what was the first one? Oh yeah, I remember now. Anxiety, your closest friend, has been with you forever now. You grew up with one another, you two even share a room now. And guess who is the biggest spoon? It's sure as shit ain't you now. See, you can have a perfect day where everything is going great, and then just like that, everything just starts to disintegrate for no apparent reason. But the heart beats in your ears, and the room starts to spin, and all you're hearing is your fears. They're laughing at you loudly, and look, here come the tears. You're gonna have a blackout again, maybe down a couple beers. But you know that it don't help, right? Drinking makes it worse, even though you feel like it's impossible that it can hurt. It can get any worse, right? Well, I'll save the best one for last. I think it's coming up the driveway. He's always going fast, but yeah, he's pulling up now. Let me get the door and show you the only thing that we're both fearing even more.
The scars I bear in my mind. Makes it hard for you to survive.
Let me introduce you.
Oh my goodness, just the contrast between the spoken rap lyrics and then going into her singing, you know, the chorus and about how scars make it hard to survive, and they do. Of course they do, and I think we all struggle with anxiety, some of course worse than others. And you know, we've all been through some sort of trauma, whether it be childhood trauma or trauma from a past relationship, or you know, grief over losing somebody or a child or something, where that anxiety just, it creeps in, and you know, there are days where I just don't feel like doing anything. You know, I don't feel like getting dressed. I don't feel like, of course I will shower because that usually makes me feel better, but for the most part I'll sit on my laptop and I'll catch up with my shows. And you know, we all need those mental health days. You know, never ever feel bad for having a lazy day, because we need it. We need it to reset and to position ourselves for the rest of the week or whatever. Oh, goodness.
Let me introduce you. This here is depression. He's just a result of every feeling you're suppressing. Everything you lock inside, this guy makes sure it stays in, so he can feel from everything. Every feeling that you bring, he sits there and takes his time. And when it's right, he stops by. And when it's here, you'll know it. There's not a second then that goes by without his intervention. He'll bleed you till you feel dry. Sometimes even literally, you know the scars you try to hide. It may have been your hand that held the razor or the sharp knife, but he's the one laughing from the back in the shadows behind. He's the ugly face you see in the mirror every time. And he's the voice inside your mind that feeds you all the lies, that makes you feel so worthless. All the nights where you just cried, and every Sunday morning where you wish that you just died peacefully in your sleep. He's the one behind it all. He's not your best friend. He's the reason that you always fall. I know it keeps a tight grip, but trust me, that's not love. He's the culmination of everything I said above. Abandonment, anxiety, doubt, and so much more. He is everything combined to beat you down onto the floor. Look at you, laying there, sobbing uncontrollably, when all these dark feelings are robbing you emotionally. I'm sorry that you have to go through this all on your own, but then again, with these guys with you, you'll never be alone.
The scars I bear makes it hard.
Oh, oh, he was 100% right in that. Oh my goodness. What a phenomenal lyricist. I love the build-up we got up until we came to depression, and depression being stuck, and how it was represented in the TV screen, and how he's banging to get out. And if we don't help ourselves, he is gonna bust through that glass and just terrorize our lives. He, they, she, whatever you want to call it, you know. We've all suffered with dark thoughts and with depression, and you know, I am very lucky where I don't struggle with it every single day. I don't. I mean, of course I get very homesick, and I go through times where I'm a little mopey, and you know, it's fine, you know. Of course I'm gonna be missing my family and friends, and you know, I of course I have family here, you know, and I love and adore the people I have here, but there's also just nothing like being with your parents or your siblings and your nieces and your nephews and cousins and aunts and uncles, and I just such a powerful song with a powerful message. And I really love the emotion that Xersize put into what he was saying. And you know I preach this a lot on the channel, and I will continue to do so. If any of you out there are feeling this way and are feeling like you're hitting a brick wall, and you know, you don't see an exit, you don't see that light at the end of the tunnel, please seek professional help. You know, there is absolutely no shame in it, none whatsoever. I wish 11-12 years ago I'd have gotten the help for myself. I didn't, and it's a big regret of mine. I made choices that I can't change now, and that'll never be brought up onto the channel because that's a private thing. But you know, we all go through that. We all struggle, and sometimes it's a struggle just to get yourself up and out of bed. And like I say, take those days, take those mental health days, and take them and do nothing. Sit on the couch, lay on the couch, and just watch whatever. Watch a comfort film, watch a comfort TV series, play a game, you know, if you are a gamer. Read a book, whatever you find that comfort in and that happiness in, even if it's just for a few hours. But yeah, I am curious to hear more from Xersize. He does only have just under 500 subs on his channel, so if you enjoyed this, please head on over and subscribe and all that good stuff. You Taurians know how to spread the love by now. But don't forget to like and subscribe to become a Taurian. Speaking of becoming a Taurian, all of my social media links and my Discord link are down in the description. We'd absolutely love for you to come hang out in the Discord community, and I will see you guys in the next video. Rock on.